Hola!
Hello, hello.
Okay, so can y'all guess what our theme is today? No. She said pants.
would've
I'm like,
missed that
she's
one.
not wearing pants,
No.
bitch.
She's not wearing any.
We are real estate agents.
Yes,
no.
yes.
Sit
They're
down. Sit down.
they're selling the houses. I'm
We-
selling the Christmas decorations.
No,
bitch, okay?
it's I'll give you a hint. Monet Exchange.
Hey!
Pussycat wigs, you got it, bitch.
10 points
All
to
right.
them.
10 points.
Speaking about pussycat wigs, she doesn't have one on.
No,
She
I-
doesn't. Let's bring her
Please
on. She's
welcome.
going to bring some heat.
Nothing of the sort.
Yes, please welcome the gorgeous, the talented Miss
Dee Fuego.
Oh my God, Roscoe's! Thank y'all so much. That's a meet and greet ticket. Thank y'all for having me. It's an honor to be here with these three Chris Kardashians.
It's nice to see you, Dee Dee, and welcome.
Thank you so much. And this is my favorite Drag Race sister, Briar.
Speaking of Briar, the
Good news and bad news.
the flights have been a mess, so she's a little bit delayed. That's all, but she will
She will be
eventually get here, and we're excited.
Previously, RuPaul's Drag Race. You'll be starring in RDR.
Wow.
I would like to eat.
Okay, so people are starting to cry. It's getting great.
People are fighting. People are
Yes.
crying.
Love it.
The show is on.
Love. But before we get into the show, Dee Dee,
Hey, girl.
tell me, how are you? How have you been?
I'm doing very well. I'm at fucking Roscoe's in Chicago. This is an iconic, it's a Ru Girl initiation moment that I've been seeing on my YouTube for years. And now I'm on YouTube.
It's
so-
official. You are a Rue girl.
And last week I was in Brazil, so I have no complaints.
Oh my God, love it. Love
Yes.
it. The difference in weather is just a little
Oh,
bit,
it's
right?
the same. Same
Yeah,
weather.
same.
Yeah. No, I would brave all the cold in the world to be here.
Yeah.
I really love what you guys do here. Y'all get us in trouble, but what you provide to the community is a service that is very valuable.
Listen,
Thank you, Dee
that's
Dee.
all we're doing, providing a
Community
service.
service.
Community service. Speaking of community service, I do want to hear about your experience. Tell me what you were expecting going into it, and then what the reality was afterward.
I had a very different experience than a lot of girls because I have background in television production. So I knew what it was like to be on a set. I knew like that RuPaul was not gonna be my best friend. Like everyone's doing their jobs. Production works like this. That's the skill. Like I knew that shit. So I was not like deer in headlights. I thought, let me focus on being present and having a good fucking time. I came in prepared with a package worthy of the crown, and I felt present and I felt joyful. And in the cards, winning was not for me, but I was not. I don't know. I didn't like struggle while I was there. I had a great time, a really, really good time.
And that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
that's a great, because not everyone gets to walk away saying, "Well, it was an amazing."
Right. A lot of
experience."
girls go in and they have a difficult time. They leave early and they're like, I would do all of these things differently. And I mean, maybe like one thing differently.
Is it safe to say no regrets?
No regrets.
Love
No
that.
regrets.
Love that.
Also,
That's good.
all that shit that went down, me being eliminated first, has given me a lot of blessings also. And so if I hadn't been eliminated first, I don't know if I'd currently have the interview show that I have on YouTube where I interview early out queens. And that
Love that.
sisterhood that I'm developing by doing that, it has changed my life.
Can you
So-
elaborate on the show, by the way, that you're doing?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
If you're watching this on YouTube, no, for y'all, I'm taking this opportunity as a person that didn't have a therapist. I reached out to the other girls that were eliminated early and the other pork chops of seasons past. And I asked them if they would speak to me, tell me about their experience, and also like help me through the moment. Because I started speaking to them before even press week began. And I was really struggling to get the silver lining. Because at that point, I didn't know what was going to happen to me. But those conversations, and they agreed to do it on camera because, you know, we're having good conversations here, but they're on camera so we can make some money. But those conversations really gave me peace. That we trauma bonded, and it made me realize it doesn't matter what happens on the show, it matters what you do after. And I cannot complain. I am getting the opportunities that I want to get. I'm like pushing hard. I'm not gonna let the pork chop stop me from not getting my dreams to come true. I mean it. That's the last thing I told my producer. I said, you're not gonna see a pork chop work harder to get
Love
what they
it.
wanted.
Love
No,
it.
we're so glad you hit the ground running. We were literally talking about that upstairs. I told Naysha, I was like, it's a fresh take. We haven't seen someone in her position say, let me talk to the other girls and see what their perspective was. So really glad you did that.
It's a very isolating place to be, but communicating with the girls really has changed everything for me. I can't believe no one thought of that.
right?
Yeah, you're onto something, girl.
Well, subscribe, follow, like, and comment below.
Yes. What is your handle on social media and all that where we can follow you and we can subscribe, all that good stuff?
Everything is at Dee Fuego, just double D. Not like my cup size. I'm
say
wearing a
not
bra
those.
today. Don't look down. And then FU, which is spelled, FUEGO. Fuego.
Perfect. Perfect.
Which actually is all about saying FU to ego.
Love.
Oh.
Oh, you thought it was Cha-Cha Spicy Girl, didn't you?
Yes, we
I
did.
sure. I was like, she's.
You
hot.
thought it was about Taki's Fuego, bitch.
I was there.
It was originally. But then I realized the ethos of it really, to me, is about coming into a place, coming into my life and being like, no matter what happens, like be present and let your ego out the door.
Love it. Well, we're back.
Wow, my timing.
Okay, so we did get a little bit into Dee. What I do want to get into is what we missed from the first
Yes, totally.
that,
The
that
beginning.
first segment.
The
that we
selection
saw.
of the numbers. and
Yes,
all that
we
stuff.
saw the. Now, are they going against each other, the partners?
Yes.
So they're gonna go against each other. Okay, cool. Let me ask you this: who would you have loved to be partnered up with?
Before I knew that it was a sewing challenge or after I knew it was a sewing challenge?
Both.
Yes.
In that part of the competition, I was close with Darlene because of the Q-pop girl groups challenge.
Okay.
And Juicy because I had worked with her to help her make her first outfit. So I would have gravitated toward both of them. Unfortunately, Juicy, everyone has their claws into Juicy, so I might have ended up with Darlene, and that would have been lovely. I think we could have been.
Yeah.
We were like very much moral support together during the first challenge, so we were
Yeah.
close.
Well, because you do know the girls better than we do. You spent more time with them. So let me ask you this. For me, it seemed a little bit performative, the argument. How real does that look to you?
No. That shit was real.
That was real.
Mia fucking Star does not play around.
No,
Yeah.
you can tell.
Oh,
She's
we
a
know
bad-
she don't play
She's
around.
a bad girl, honey. Don't play
And
with her.
and Mia believes to this day that Mandy won that lip sync. So she, do you agree?
A lot of
yes.
people agree, actually.
I
I feel
think
like a lot of people
do.
agree.
And
Yeah.
and Mia, I think, was just defending Mandy's honor.
Yeah.
And because of the argument they had before, it became a fight.
Got it.
Because Briar was at that point known for like poking
Picking,
and
poking.
poking and poking
Yeah.
and poking. And then when she gets a little poke back, Mandy should have won the lip sync. She's kind of taken aback by it.
Yeah.
Which to Mia, it's like, what the fuck? But in reality, Briar's going through a lot in this episode, and she had been going through a lot.
Yeah.
But she doesn't let you into those feelings. So you just think she's poking you and she can take the poke back.
Yeah.
But she's poking you, but she's going through stuff. She can't always take it back.
Okay. I want to put a pin in that because, yeah, that sounds like a good thing to get Briar to
Yeah,
elaborate
we
on
need
as
her
well.
opinion.
Yes.
But we do see it is a duet, a design challenge, but they have to go against each other. Dee, you were there for episode 1 where it's not a talent show, it's a design challenge this
Girl.
time. How was that switch up for you, and did you enjoy it?
On the one hand, I can design, I can make clothes. Whether you agree taste-wise, whatever I still made that corset from fucking scratch, made out of yoga mats, and it fit me perfectly.
And you were safe.
And I was safe. But it's the first time the judges meet you, and they can get to know the full picture of who you are better with a talent performance that you've spent months crafting. And not getting the opportunity to present myself to the judges, I think, was a disadvantage because then when they didn't like me doing disco, they were like, well, fuck that bitch. When in reality, if they'd been like, oh, but she's good at this, she's so funny here, we get the whole picture. I feel like they just didn't get to know me for real.
So
And a talent show would have gotten us introduced better.
so let me ask you this. What quality or what's something that you wish that everyone at home will get to know about you or should know about you that we didn't get to see in those
Because there's a
couple
lot.
episodes?
You have a lot
Yeah,
under your belt.
absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like I've been working in New York City for almost 10 years. Making it in New York, you have to do everything. It's singing, it's dancing, it's hosting for hours, it's number after number, it's comedy, it's interviews, it's everything. And on the show, you saw me do two things, which is make a costume and be in a terrible girl group. And the fact of the matter is, I wasn't bad at either of those things, and yet I went home. But the problem with the show is people judge you for your elimination order.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We're going back. Before we follow up, she did say she had some tea on Athena.
And Athena.
So let's hold off on the quality that we were discussing that you want to tell everyone about.
Yes.
Let's talk about. Give us the tea. What's the dirt with
Listen,
Athena?
I wasn't there, so who knows if it's true or not.
I love these stories.
But I think what happened with Athena at the end, she was the last to pick, and she got the option to choose the number on the board or to trade with someone else's photo. And she chose the number one. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm getting number one from default. I think she was given the choice.
Gotcha.
And she went for number one.
I would have changed.
You would have swapped.
Yeah.
If there's one that you already know that
Yeah,
you
'cause there's
like,
one you already
and
know.
you already
Yeah.
see what your partner has,
Exactly.
you want to find a good combo for it.
Right,
would've
right.
been a
Yeah,
great-
yeah.
She felt brave.
And metal's not the easiest to work with. So
No.
yeah, I wouldn't have wanted
No.
Zendaya's look.
I mean, but in her stuff, was there even metal in there? I don't think there was. I think it was everything like metallic, but not
I
necessarily.
saw
like-
Darlene with some kind of breast.
That's what
had
Oh,
that.
did,
Darlene
oh
had
yeah?
that, yeah.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
you know.
Okay, so let's go back to that other question. Let us know what do you want us to know about you that we didn't really get to see? Because you're totally right. New York queens, by the way, make some noise for New York queens. They're the hardest working queens. I swear to you. So keep going.
Didi, what you were saying, what you were saying was you were talking about how people judge you in your elimination order, and we were talking about how fierce New York queens are. So I just wanted to give that preface again.
Yes, thank you so much for the segue, sister. I think for me, I am very good at hosting and interview, presenting a whole production, a show, creating items, creating a whole fantasy. You know, doing the number, wearing the costume that I made, and then turning it into a candle and selling it on my website. Like, there is a whole production around what I do that y'all didn't get to see. But more than what I do, I'm like, get to know me. Like, if you like me, like, cool, like, let's keep doing shows together. And I just felt like they got a little tease, a little taste.
I and you know what? I have to commend you for even, taking the effort to do the show that you're doing because
From the bat.
yeah,
I mean, you
because
jumped
listen,
right into it.
The hardest part is when you come out of an experience like this that you're in a funk and
Yeah.
getting out of it and saying, you know what, I'm going to turn this around and make it work for me, and that's exactly what you're
Yeah.
doing. So I commend you for that.
I mean, when I
That's-
went home, Naysha, I swear to God, I was expecting RuPaul to call me like he called you. I was like, there was no
Yes.
chocolate bar, there was no secret
Nothing.
potion, there was nothing. So I was like, must be a phone call,
It's
like
a call.
Naysha season. And I was in New York just like waiting, and I couldn't work because we're still like under the.
That's right.
It
yeah.
was a horrible.
Explain that to them why you can't, because
So
you guys
if,
don't know
if
this.
I go on Drag Race and everyone knows on Reddit the day we all leave, and if I come back like 2 weeks later, but the rest of them are nowhere to be found, but I'm already working, everyone knows the elimination order. So we can't work.
Sucks.
My God, I could talk all.
Here we go.
Work.
She looks good.
She got a little
Your
cutout.
mother looks good.
She's
The
been hitting all
legs.
Yeah, yeah.
season.
Mother's giving sex
She
tonight.
had a little pep in her step today
did.
too.
Yeah, she
Y'all
knew
noticed
she
that?
looked good.
I love when people talk about like their coming out stories.
Yes.
And it's like, I was putting on my lashes and I decided to say, I'm gay. You know, like, baby, we know.
It's so
we all think our
beautiful.
parents don't know, and our parents are like, oh.
They know.
Yeah, but even if they know, sometimes
know.
they don't want to hear it.
Oh, no. Oh,
That's true.
maybe most times they don't want to hear it. But
It's true.
speaking of family, I want to know, what's your relationship with like with your family?
I have a great relationship with my family. We're very, very close. They live in Mexico. My sister lives in New York, a couple of blocks from me, and she helped me sew a lot of the outfits for my Drag Race package. Yeah, she's amazing. We love you. Love you, Renata. And I grew up in Mexico my whole life until I moved to New York for college. I came out to my parents multiple times, and they
Why so many?
because they refused to.
they said no,
accept
no,
it.
no.
Because I was like, oh my God, my friends from Literally, my first girlfriend is here.
Wait, where? Where is she? Raise your hand.
Where is she?
Where?
And also one of my best friends from school who bullied me. She said to me once, "You have to stop coming out." Because I came out first as bi, and then I was like, no, I'm pan.
Okay.
And then I'm dating a guy, and she's like, "So you're gay?" And I'm like, "No, still pan."
Yeah.
And then I'm a drag queen, and they're like, "Are you trans?" And it's like, no, I remain.
Yeah.
But it takes, I think, my parents who are like, my dad grew up, his parents were both Middle Eastern. And Catholic. And it's like a lot of like rules of who you need to be on earth.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm free. And it took a while for them to understand that.
Yeah, I love that. And anytime that you have a great relationship with your family and you do what we do, it's a great thing because it's not like that for everyone.
It's not difficult for our parents to love us when we look this good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If we were busted,
Yeah.
I think my parents, that would be my mom's problem if I look bad. And I did for many years. many years. But I love seeing the girls telling those stories because I have never heard those stories either.
Yeah.
I've known them now for almost a year, and I've never heard these stories.
Yeah.
Y'all can't make me hate Mia Star. She fixed,
No!
she fixed
Star.
Mandy's eyelash. She got Briar to apologize. I love Mia is a
Mia is a
yes.
kiki, honey.
Guys, I'm glad
Yeah.
y'all are getting to know her because she's one of my besties in the cast.
Okay, so she's one of your besties.
She's one of the besties.
Now who are you not in the group chat with on
Who
out of
have
these
you
girls?
removed?
Batty, yes.
Who did you remove from the group chat?
I said this on my Anya Nerve interview. Juicy didn't join the group chat for like a couple of months. Juicy and Jane took them a while
Juicy
to
and who?
join us.
Juicy
in the
and
group chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like we were all there and they were kind of like still
She's
out
trying to
of
get
it.
service
Gee.
or what?
They lost their phones. No.
Do you have a conspiracy theory as to why?
I will say this, no matter where in the show you land, you can be in the top, you can leave first, you can be in the middle. We all have trauma. And everyone
You could even win.
Yo!
Seriously.
You have more
Serious.
trauma if you
I'm
win.
not gonna mention
No,
current.
for sure. And everyone deals with that on their own time. You're like, I'm not gonna mention it, but I'm gonna mouth it to the audience.
I was just mentioning it to my friend here in the front, but we were just having a little conversation.
The one with the onion rings, they look so
Yes.
good. But
He's your friend.
I think the blessing about stories like these is that you get to know the girls and you see them fighting with each other, but you also get to know who they are in the background of it. And hearing Briar's story and seeing how they're both so affected by their histories, then that's what I was saying, it's like you see them fighting, but because you know what's at the bottom of it, you can get through that fight easier. But that doesn't mean that the fight is not fucking real to Mia Star.
Right.
She was.
And to be that vulnerable on set and on TV and during confessionals, that's a challenging thing to do.
Yeah. And I will say, Nini Coco was the one that asked Kenya, so Kenya, how was it growing up as little Kenya? And it's very much a thing that happens on the show. Yeah. And she was the one that asked me. And I knew I was going home that day.
Okay, first and foremost, let's
Briar's
welcome Briar Bosch!
Hi.
Welcome, my love. Now, listen. She had to do her makeup on the plane.
On the plane.
On the plane. I need to know what that experience was like right now.
Can I be so fucking honest? So my flight kept getting fucking delayed, and I tried to start my makeup at the terminal, and someone came up to me and said, "Baby, you can't do that in here." No.
Where were you? Where?
I was in Cincinnati. I was in Cincinnati.
Ohio.
Was
Okay.
it a person that worked at the airport?
Yeah.
Or? No.
Yeah. And so on the
Mystique.
plane, I was like, wait, I went up to a flight attendant and said, please, can I use the bathroom to paint? Please, can I use the bathroom to
Yeah.
paint? And he was like, are you on Drag Race?
Yeah.
And I said, yes, please. And he let me paint in the bathroom. So I did this in about 30 minutes.
Work. Well, shout out to the flight attendant.
Work.
Thank you to everyone who's gay working in the airlines. Thank you for that. Thank you for the extra cocktails.
And the fucker that
that
said she could not do her
Oh,
makeup at the
yeah.
airport. Boo to
Boo.
you. How dare you?
That's crazy.
How dare you? Okay, really quick, because we have a lot to unpack really fast.
I know.
So tell me, why do you hate Mia?
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't hate me. I have
Are
to be
you
so
sure? The
honest.
TV says different.
Yeah.
and everything that happens on TV is the truth.
It's
So
real.
true. You know what? That whole fight we had at the beginning
Yeah.
of the episode, I have to be so honest. I was actually confused because when you saw the unseen footage of us talking in the mirror, that was our only negative interaction up until that point. And then I was like, I'm going to talk to her about my circumstances with my previous relationship off camera. Then there just wasn't a moment because then the runway happened. Then, Untucked happened. And then all that, And so when we're talking on the couch, that is the first time we are talking since that mirror moment.
So let me ask you this. Right now, we're seeing that you're kind of poking around at everyone and trying to see if you're getting reactions from people. Is that pretty accurate to say that that's a accurate depiction of you and what was going on?
Well, yeah. No, I said what I said. And I did what I did. Yeah, for sure.
Dee Dee's over here like,
What is she gonna tell? Yeah, I mean, she knows who she is. This is what makes Briar blush so cool. She knows exactly who she is, and she knows when she's a pest, but she has a really good heart.
Oh, well, thank you. You see, I think that me and Athena and all that stuff, I genuinely do not want to hurt people's feelings, for sure. And when that whole fight broke out, me and Athena had actually already squashed it prior. And so when that happened, it was just like residual emotions that maybe we're still going. And honestly, whatever she's feeling is perfectly fine. It's hard to be there. And I'm sure it's hard to be there when some little bitch is in your ear telling you you're chopped as fuck.
okay. Briar, let me ask you this. Are you an only child?
No.
You're not.
I'm the
Okay.
youngest of 3.
Youngest of 3. Okay. It was just running through my head. I was just trying to figure out why.
Yeah, like, where do you get the
why
call?
you're irritating these girls on this national show, girl?
Okay, I have to tell a story, and Athena said I could share this. The moment I knew I was gonna bully her was on the first day, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm wearing a Don't shirt. It was it was I had come back out of drag. And I have a giant back tattoo from the top of my neck to the bottom of my ass. And I told her that I had one, and I lifted my shirt to show her, and she goes, "No, I want to see all of it." And she pulled down my pants. But it's funny. No, we'll laugh. Me and her are good. That is just the foot we started out on. And so after that, I said, "Ooh, you're my target."
So let me ask you this.
Yeah, and
We did-
everyone there was collateral damage because it happened in all the communal spaces as well.
And we asked Dee Dee this. We said, like, who would you say on the season is like your BFF, and who have you removed from the chat?
I would say my BFF. I was literally texting Juicy on the way here, so I guess you'd see. And then would I remove from the chat? Dee Fuego.
I fucking knew it. She wouldn't remove me from the. She just doesn't answer my text.
She just didn't get enough time to know you, girl.
If y'all saw the Instagram story she posted, girl.
Welcome, Queen.
Okay, whoa.
We do not get to go to commercial like that.
Okay, so just so YouTube knows what's going on, we just saw Briar collapse on stage. That was very scary. What was going on?
Well, a lot, clearly. How do I talk about this? That was very real. And that will be called into question, I'm sure. But that was very real. And I'm trying to figure out how much I can say in this moment with the follow-up in this episode.
Okay, so why don't we'll, like Kara said, we'll put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in that. We'll come back to it so we can see the outcome of it and what happens, and then you can go into it a little further. So let's just talk about runways.
Yeah, let's do tens or
Let's do
chops.
tens and chops.
Sorry.
No, not at all.
We just
Listen.
don't want to spoil it.
Listen, I'm a nosy, curious bitch, and I wanted to know right now. So when we get back to the show, you will tell
Can
me.
I,
so
can
let's
I
do
ask
some-
one question quick? How does it feel watching that right
Yeah.
now?
Oh,
So
Because you had not seen it. You were like it existed. You blacked out. And so how do you feel?
the last thing I remember actually was looking at La Roche and him saying, "Oh, don't make that face. You can make that face." And then after that, waking up with a medic. And so actually, funny thing is, I don't even think RuPaul was able to choke out who wore it best. I think that was filmed later. Like, if I'm honest, that I whoosh. So watching it back though, I will say, a lot more pretty than I thought it was gonna look.
yeah.
You're kind of soft. It was
Yeah.
a soft fall.
You look gorgeous.
Yeah.
You look stunning.
Sorry, we can do the.
Okay, let's do tens and chop. Should we do it by pairs?
Yeah, let's do it by
let's
pairs.
Let's do it by pairs. So Athena Dion was with
Darlene Mitchell.
You guys, I like Darlene.
I like Darlene.
Darlene only won because Athena's was so bad. It did look like her cow outfit from the previous week.
Yeah.
A fitting print
So
for
wait,
her.
you said it's a chop or
No,
what?
Darlene won.
I'm
Darlene
giving,
won.
Yeah, Darlene 10.
Barely.
Yeah.
What do you two think?
I agree. I think Darlene's was better than
Darlene was
Athena's.
better.
Oh, Darlene, down.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
work. So we have Sierra
I love
Miss.
Vita.
Sierra Miss was with
Kenya, please.
Kenya,
sir.
Yes,
We
that's
have
a hard
Gaga.
one. Because they each
No,
did their
Sierra.
style very well.
I think Sierra
Both were
was great.
Kenya sold it better.
Yeah. That was a strong pair, I think, too. They were both really good.
It was her titty shake that sold it for me.
Yeah. Mia Starr was with
Vita.
And girl, it was Vita
Baby
down.
Vita
I don't
ate
know.
that.
They
I
both
don't
look
know.
great, though.
Also,
Vita ate that.
But
Vita
Vita been doing that. Mia looks good, and she created a new thing for her.
yeah.
And she did a gown as Mia Starr, and Vita's doing what Vita does best. But
Yeah.
because I'm surprised about Mia's look, I'm gonna give her the eke out.
You're gonna give it to Mia?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to Vita.
Vita.
Vita got the 10s for me.
Vita, come
Vita.
on, girl.
No,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
give it up
yeah.
for the doll.
Yeah. Okay, we had Nene Coco with
Mikey Meeks.
Mikey.
Yeah, personally,
Mikey
I like
A.
Mikey.
Mikey.
Personally, I liked Mikey's.
Am I crazy? I thought Nene Coco, as much as it is a bodysuit, is chic.
It is,
Oh,
but we
And Mikey's was
It was both of them were very strong looks.
Yes.
They were both
I
beautifully
think it was
executed.
the way that Mikey stylized it from head to toe. It was
but
just
Mikey's
complete.
was so regal looking
Yeah,
that it
that's-
just elevated it, I
yeah.
think, a little bit, right?
I mean, they had the same
lived.
fabric. So.
I lived. Okay.
both strong. Give it to Mikey.
Jane Don't, and did we do that one already?
And
No.
Discord.
And
yeah.
we haven't done that one.
No.
So Discord and Jane Don't. If I can give both of them chops, I would.
I'm giving it to
Only
Jane.
because do
Jane
y'all
looks great.
remember it?
I don't remember
Yes.
Jane's because you were walking in, I think. But
Ja-
if like Naomi Smalls were wearing Discord's look, I think Discord's look would be wonderful.
No, I
I will
think
tell you
that's
this
the
right
one that you
now,
have.
and this is no shade to anyone. Naomi Campbell and Discord are not in the same sentence at all. You have a fashion goddess, and that's it. And then who else do we have? Did we get everybody?
No, you forgot me.
No,
We
Briar.
have, no, we have. We're leaving. We're leaving you for the end. We're leaving you for the end. Do we have anybody else? That's it.
No,
okay,
that's
so
it,
now
yeah.
we have Briar,
and
and
Juicy Love.
I love mine.
Perfect timing.
And we're back.
Okay.
There were a lot of disagreements.
Do we agree or disagree with the judges?
Well,
We disagree. I was going to say, from what we said, half of them were wrong compared to the judges' answers.
what do you ladies
mean-
think? What did you see?
Well, I didn't get to pick the damn color.
Right, that's what I was
Or
going to say.
any of the fabric
You don't
or
get to pick the
anything.
fabric. You don't get to pick the color. Like, they provide all of these things, and then they judge you so maliciously with no room to try to even go back there to improve, to have some sort of good grace to come back, want to come back out on the stage to lip sync if you have to. Like, I just find that to be so baffling for me.
Well, here's what I'll say. It's I think this challenge is a little bit hard to interpret because it's a question of would you rather see more of a beautiful garment or something that really looks like in between of the two things? And I at the time interpret it as this needs to really reflect both the things.
Not just use fabrics from two different looks.
Right. That's not how I saw it because they
Right.
actually provided us packets of both the looks, like a little, like different angles, different things, like shots, all sorts of different stuff. And so in my head, I was like, all right, this really has to look like both, which led me to the conclusion. If I knew it was pretty dress competition, I would have made pretty dress.
Because you do so, yes?
Yeah. Yeah. I actually helped Juicy. I don't know how much was shown, but I actually helped Juicy sew her dress.
Look at that.
They didn't show that.
They didn't
at
show
all.
that.
Wait,
They
so
didn't
you
show that
and
at all.
Jane both helped her. What did Juicy do?
No, Juicy made so much of her dress.
Okay.
Juicy made so much of her dress. I just taught her how to thread the machine.
Okay.
Yeah, I taught her that episode once. She
and-
didn't learn.
and how to put stuff together and like where things go and stuff like that. So I helped her a lot, but props to her. She got best dress between the two of us, and I love her so much. I'm not mad at that.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, let's go through them again and who won which and what we agree with. Let's start with Darlene and Athena.
We said Darlene. The judges said Athena.
Athena. Yeah, how do we feel about that?
Wrong.
No.
It was wrong. You think it was
Wow.
wrong? What do you think, Dee Dee? You think it was?
I mean, it's like put the worst girl in the bottom challenge. Like,
Yeah.
Did they let the girl? Did they say that she won because of all the drama from the episode? I mean, is that the tea?
Is that what you think?
I mean, that's what I'm feeling because, girl, at this point, Miss Girl, I'm watching the same show as all these folks that pay for these seats are, and it's not adding up. The math is not mathing.
you know, that cake didn't even hit the floor.
No, and it was
which I
Not
thought was
lined.
kind
Mine
of.
wasn't
You get what I'm
lined.
saying? I
Mine
was
did.
like,
It should have been lined with silver
Yeah.
from the jump, and then
Yeah,
then maybe. But
and what part of it was the robot
the
Mugler?
intergalactic part of it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
Okay.
mean,
yeah.
I mean, to each their own. They're there, we're
but
not.
at
But
least, but at least Darlene is not in the bottom three.
Right. Another
Right.
one we disagreed with, Mikey and Nene. We said Mikey. The judges said Nene.
I didn't disagree with that. I thought Mikey looked a little too muchy and Nene looked a little more chic.
See, I loved both of them is the thing. I really did love both of them, and seeing both of them, I can see both like things
What they're
in
saying.
both
Yeah.
looks in it. It was a toss up, but when Mikey came out,
it was
she
just, so
looked
regal.
so good. I don't. It had more of a presence. I feel.
I mean,
I don't
props
know.
to all of you guys, gals, and non-binary pals. The runways looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one flopped.
Well.
Or
Well, you flopped to the ground. But I thought
Too
everyone
soon. Too soon.
like there wasn't like an episode 1 sewing challenge.
I mean, we had Discord Adams and Jane don't.
Correct. Jane did wear it better.
Yeah, Jane, and
She
yes,
did,
she
for sure.
really did. But I didn't see it groundbreaking. Did you guys see it groundbreaking?
No, I just think it was better than what she was
But
judged
I
against.
Yeah,
and
but
we
if
hadn't
they're-
seen that silhouette from her yet.
But if they are coming for details like shoes, the
Right.
length of her dress and the
Right.
shoes she was wearing, to
Should
me,
matter.
what was it connected to?
It's almost as
Yeah.
they give the how do you say this? Like they give you a critique, but they don't expect the next girl to do it. you
Yes,
know?
they're producing a show.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Queens.
Thank you. Thank you so
Briar
much.
blush.
all right. We
LOL.
just witnessed the elimination. Make some noise for Miss Briar Blush.
Briar Blush up one more time
Give her
for
some
Briar.
love.
Come on, Brian.
Oh, Brian, I love you!
Oh, Brian, you look good, Brian.
Oh, Brian, you look so good in them jeans!
Oh my God, me getting eliminated? More likely than you think.
Okay,
Um,
so
Yeah, this elimination order is crazy. I go first, Briar goes third. What's wrong with the world?
Yeah.
Is this the
One
elimination?
things are
Let me
not
ask-
like the other.
yeah.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you, ladies, this is this walking in the room and seeing everybody and then being there a couple weeks, is this how you thought it was gonna play out?
Like watching it back.
No, like yeah, watching it back now,
Uh-huh.
and clearly you knew being there, but did you know, like, did you think that Dee Dee was gonna go home first? Did you know?
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
Well, she didn't like me from the moment we met, so
That is not true. I tried to steal your Versace dress, so I clearly liked you a little bit.
you would never fit into my Versace dress. girl. But it is Versace. We both are girls that love our fashion. We love the real. You know, reduce, reuse, recycle, and wear nice clothes.
So now seeing the episode, I had a conversation. I know what I'm allowed to say that does not pertain to anything else, but I can disclose what was going on with my health that day. I love that. Okay.
They want to know the full tea.
I ended up having walking pneumonia during the course of filming Drag Race. Yes. So when I got back, I ended up seeing a doctor a few days later, and I had pneumonia. And so I'm not saying that faint was just because of that. It's an amalgamation of things. You're up for late hours. You're doing so much. Filming is really long. But I was sick during filming.
Yes. And the excuse of your outfit is
I
The excuse that you weren't there was.
yeah.
That's
just
why
what
she
it
was
is.
so irritable.
And watching it, my thing is, especially when it comes to people's health, it's like saying like, oh, it's for show. And saying that with so much conviction,
Baby.
it really bothered me. Like I was like, you don't,
don't
know
know.
that.
Yeah.
So
Right.
don't say that. And if you're thinking that, keep that
to
shit to
yourself.
yourself.
Here's
Because
what I'll say.
it just doesn't look good. It just didn't look good.
It looked very shady
Like,
on
it
Mia
looked-
and
yes,
Vita's,
for sure.
Vita's
it
hat.
looked shady.
Talking underneath their breath like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it looked shady.
Like
and
she
then
was still on
and
the
to
floor.
say like, well, she got bad critique, but was it enough for her to faint? Now you're actually putting
Now
two
you're
things
being an
together.
asshole.
Oh, so you're saying, oh, your dress wasn't good. That's not what happened.
I mean, to
you
be
get
fair
what
to
I'm saying?
Vita-
Like, that's not what happened.
To be fair to Vita, that's the first time someone had ever said they didn't like my outfit, and clearly it affected me deep and personally. But I've talked to Vita about this. Vita told me later on when I told her that I got really sick.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, I said this, and I'm sorry that I say this." I do not blame her for thinking that, bitch. Clearly, I like to have fun.
I feel like if it would have happened to another queen, Briar would have been the one that would sing.
Oh,
like,
she'd have been like,
oh,
hey,
bitch, that's all for show.
Probably. You know what? Probably. Yeah. Why the hell not? Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Briar's faking. No. No, looking at it back, I'm like, wow, that was much more graceful than I thought it was, because when I was talking to, you have to film the confessionals the next day. Oh,
We'll get back to that thought.
We'll get back to it.
Confessionals. Let's
Were y'all gagged
talk about that.
La Ro-
Girl.
Work.
We're not talking about much and untucked.
Work.
Darlene's shoes are ugly. They're talking about placement.
Oh my God.
But let's jump back into the question we were talking about
Yes.
with Briar. She was talking about confessional looks and
Yes.
something. What was that exactly?
About
What?
coming
No, you were
back.
talking about that
Oh.
right
About the
after
day
because you do
after.
confessionals the very next day.
well, I don't even remember what I was talking about with that, to be honest.
About the
Does that
thing.
refresh my memory? We were
It's
talk-
about you having this moment on the main
Oh.
stage, and then you get eliminated, and then, as happens with every person, the next day we have to come back in and do your final confessional.
I mean, later that day,
I
allegedly.
don't remember what I was going to say about that, but what I do remember is having to wake up at 8 a.m. after all of that. Isn't that nasty?
Yeah.
Here's the thing: when you get eliminated from Drag Race, you pack that night.
Yeah.
They send you on a flight home the next day.
Yeah.
And so after all of that, I had to pack in the workroom till 1 a.m. and then they woke me up at 8 a.m. said you got to film confessionals. I said, "Fuck."
Damn.
Yeah, you really do sashay away.
Yeah.
They waste no time sending you home.
Yeah. Yeah. How about your exit line? Was that something that everything that you said was like on the fly, or were you like, if I go home, I know I'm gonna say this?
I didn't think I was going home at all. But
Love?
I
Yeah.
thought at the workroom table, talking to Rue, I was going to say that shit about what did the other girls say. That's just something I say to people all the time. Like, Naysha, I don't care what production says about you. I think you're cool.
Love it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I say that shit all the time. And so I just
love
knew
it.
I wanted to say it to her. So that's where that came from. But what they cut out, I also said like 1,000 and like other things. They actually were very generous to me there. I started off by saying when RuPaul eliminated me, I said, huge mistake, but I still love you. And then I said that shit, and then I had that shit at the thing, and then I screamed when I girl, they were doing me a favor with that one.
They do that sometimes.
They
You
get
know,
you together.
Layla McQueen, she supposedly said like this whole thing, like, I appreciate the experience and the opportunity, blah, 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 blah. And then come the edit, it shows Layla just walking straight out.
Bye.
And he's like, I swore I said something. It's so funny how they choose that. But I do have to say, you looked absolutely stunning.
Absolutely.
Your face, my
Always.
goodness, beautiful, beautiful. Who are some of your makeup inspirations?
Other than Dee Fuego, of course.
Of
Of
course.
course. My inspiration on what not to do.
Thank you. Yes.
I would say my makeup inspirations, I mean, obviously the OG Raven, but I did drag. It's not touched upon in the show, but I did drag for 2 years in Orlando. And so a lot of those pageant girls really taught me how to go in.
6 Florida girls.
Florida girl.
She's so unprofessional on her phone.
I'm sending a photo to the group chat.
Okay, work.
Because Jane Don't was talking shit about her, and she's wearing a Jane Don't
I
shirt.
am. I'm wearing Jane Don't. You can buy it on My Best Judy. Get my sister Jane Don't.
Give her a
My
dollar.
merch is also on My Best Judy.
And my merch is
You
on
have it?
DDFuego.com.
She got her own
Okay,
domain. Come on,
website.
bitch.
Her own domain.
Judy didn't want me, so I got myself.
Yes. Now, Briar, you were saying before we watched that last episode, you spent 2 years in Orlando?
I lived in Orlando for 2 years when I was 18 to 20, yeah.
Okay, so hearing that, so it's giving like Florida versus the world for this season. Did you know any of the girls from the Florida scene?
Yeah, so I knew of Athena and Juicy. Me and Juicy played video games together.
When you
What
were
do you play?
18?
When we were, for years. Like, we just would play, like, Among Us together.
Okay, work.
Wow.
And also, I knew Mikey. I was at Mikey's first gig ever. Yeah, I was at Mikey's first gig ever. I love watching Untucked because one thing, I'm going to spill this one little medical tea from behind the scenes. Well, they're doing on Toxic Girl. I'm on an oxygen mask backstage, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder if the girls are worried about me right now. And it's bitch, they're runway walking, they're twerking, they eating, girl. They weren't worried about nothing.
Can I ask you, when you were back there, did you think, I like this is over for me, or were you like, I'm gonna go back there no matter what? Like, what's the mental state at that point?
I think the mental state that I was in was, life will send you some very difficult battles, and no matter what it is, you have to try your best no matter the circumstance.
Okay.
Well put. And on that note, Dee Dee, I want to ask you, how difficult of a battle was it for you going up against Mandy Mango? All right, so we saw the loofah was there. Was it supposed to come off? Give us some details about what was happening and going through your mind.
Yes. That lip sync for me was difficult because I kind of, saw it in slow motion. And at the beginning part of it, I was like, I love this song. I love Dove Cameron. I got this. And
Do you still love Dove Cameron?
yeah. She's so hot, so sexy. What you missed on the episode, we had a really good chat and critiques. She was like, I see you, I got you. Like, yeah, she and I like got each other. But it felt like my outfit was dropping glitter on the ground, my shoes. Everyone took their shoes off during critiques and I did not. And I was like, that's very cunty of me. Turns out, ouch. So there were lots of little things happening that I was like, okay, I can't do all the things I want to do. But Mandy over there on the corner of my eye, I'm like, everything's falling apart. So I was like, okay, choice A, also fall apart. Choice B, like B.
Hold that thought, my love.
Welcome back, Queens.
Together.
Briar.
Okay.
I just
Before we transition and all of that.
Transition.
Transition. Yes.
Transition.
Yes, we're gonna transition to live, and we're gonna do Q&A and all that good stuff. I do want you to finish your thought, what you were just talking about.
Yeah. I felt like I was going through it in my head slow motion, and I was like, what I had prepared for my movement in this lip sync, I can't do physically because circumstances, my outfit was not correct, my tuck was popping out. I was like, I have some choices here to make.
Yeah.
And because by the corner of my eye, I saw Mandy kind of falling apart, I was like, let me be the cool, calm, like collected, sharp lip sync and be, well, not so demure because I was like not shy in energy.
You were just
in my mind
put together. You were.
Yeah,
you were
I
not
was
falling
like,
apart.
and just focus my energy on Dove Cameron. And I feel like that didn't come across. I feel like what that gave was I was not doing enough. And what Mandy did on that fucking lip sync was so good. She was showing the judges everything she had and the passion she wanted to stay. And what I was doing did not show that. Did I have that passion? Did I want to stay? Of course. But I made a choice. And that choice did not pay off. And looking at the critiques, Ru saying that I didn't have Where is the Fuego? And in the lip sync, I'm trying to like be cool, calm, and collected. Well, that seals my fate. But I mean, props to Mandy. That she did so good.
Yeah, it was.
And she won that lip sync, and she won the next one.
Yeah, it was.
I'll there for another episode, bitch.
On that note,
Dee Dee, you said it.
on that note, I do want to say it was a great lip sync. It was great to watch you.
Wait, can I say one thing?
Yes.
I didn't lip sync. Like, you don't see me lip syncing. They show Mandy 90% of the lip sync.
So you were just standing there like
And-
this?
No. I was doing stuff and my lip sync was tight and I was like really giving it to Dove Cameron. And here's the question is like, is that how I remember it? But that's not the case. Like, are the producers and the editors protecting my lip sync to make me look not horrible next to Mandy?
I can actually, I'll say right now.
You weren't in the front of the judges panel. You were in the back.
No, but what I'll say about my lip sync tonight, no, sometimes they make choices to make you look better.
Yes.
They were very kind to me today, actually.
Yeah. I think, I mean, Mandy did better, but I don't think they showed me doing great. And I thought I did better than what they showed.
And they didn't show you bad. They really didn't. And let's be honest, that lip sync, Mandy was just she
all the way.
It was that fire that you said.
Yes,
she was showing that.
She showed that,
fire.
and that day
And-
RuPaul loved dips.
And I want more of that fire in our VIP section
next
with our
segment.
Q&A.
Oh, you're
so
gonna get
right
it.
now, we are going to say goodbye to the front bar. If you want to join us for Q&A, come on back here. We're going to talk some more, get some more tea, and do all that good stuff. And of course, if you have not subscribed, this is the time to do that. Subscribe because you will get the full story. But right now, I want you to make some noise for the very gorgeous and stunning Miss Briar Blood.
Yes! And keep that going for our good Judy. It is Dee Fuego.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for coming. And I want you to keep making some noise for Miss Caramel DeVille.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Girl.
And please keep that going for Batty Davis.
Hey, let's not forget our girlfriend over here. Let's keep that going for Naysha Lopez.
Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, next week we have...
Tammy Brown.
And
Yes!
all the way from Atlanta, Nicole
I'm
Page
so
Brooks.
jealous.
It's going to be such a good time. Make sure you join us and subscribe. Ciao!